soccer. Andover, the Huskies visiting Blaine. Starting with Pafko, the senior in the middle. Right up the middle. Splitting about 4 Andover defenders. Kicks it wide, drawing the goalie out. Goal open. But a good defensive help by Andover. A good team defensive effort there to make sure that Blaine Bengals never got a clean shot at the goal. See Dixon just come out of the box there to try and make that stop and corral the ball, and actually hit her in the back as well off of one of her teammates.
That was great defense because there was one kick after another.
Ball still stays right in front of the goal for the Bengals. A high kick, and it's going to sail high and just a bit to the left. And so they'll bring it back in with Blaine possessing.
Bengal corner kick.
Quick look at the starters for Blaine: Schneider, Monteon, excuse me. We've talked about them as the attackers: Wohler, Stratton, Olson, and Siem. Lutman, Pafko, Blackwelder, Greathouse, and Barbara Verdick in goal, as we already mentioned. The starters for Blaine. And there, right out of the goal again comes Dixon, so she's being very aggressive, not afraid to leave the goal behind her a little bit. She's got some confidence in the help she has there, and she picks that one right out of the air. Clear it all the way to midfield. Blaine's going to try.
They called the handball there, so Blaine's going to have a free kick.
That's going to be Monteon, who is taking the free kick. So maybe the first best chance for Blaine on the free kick. Monteon just off the top of the bar, high up into the air, and it's pulled down by Dixon.
That was a pretty amazing shot, though. It was just at that point, as you see Monteon taking that shot. For how far back that was pretty precise.
Knew she obviously had to get it over Dixon to have a chance. Talking with her coaches, she actually had a ball like that go in, and now she's on a bit of a breakaway, but it's stopped away nicely by Trauson on defense. So they couldn't convert it into sets now with Blaine on the far right side. Attempt from that right side, and to a knee goes Dixon. And she has just continued to shut teams down as Dixon, yet to allow anything today. Clears that one well. Deep again. Semi might have another chance at a breakaway. This time she kicks it back, looking to get it there for Monteon in the middle. A low roller off the left. I don't think Monteon got everything on that she wanted to, but Blaine does finally get off a shot. And that's a good find, I think, by Semi, who just had that shot the possession before. Jolly in the middle. Back out to the right for Lutman. Clears it deep up the field, and it's scooped up by Dixon. Contrasting styles. Dixon, as she's going to right now, has a few times cleared it and, like Rosie said, changed the field a couple of times.
Well, that's working for their advantage.
Centered towards the right side of the box, and it's scooped up there with 48 seconds to go by Dixon. And she'll walk it up towards the front.
Great leg. Very well at clearing it.
Like we've seen that and mentioned a couple of times. She is changing the field, as you said, with those kicks. 27 seconds left. Working with it. Monteon, shot right side, and that's going to come up short. Gathered in by Dixon.
She knows she needs to take those shots right away. They have been placing a lot of pressure on her. In the first half, we saw the pressure from the Huskies sticking on Monteon. You know, they're placing a...
So they've been on the attack for the last minute and a half or so.
And although they are down 2-0, the Bengals have really stepped it up this second half.
Good shot there was centered. They couldn't get the pass right back. Well, their pass that was centered. Couldn't get the shot.
As we see, Bengals looking for an assist there, just one step back. She would have had that shot.
Trying to work
there.
one-on-one. Right back to her teammate, right side. They center. Some space. Miss hit. Into goal, and there's the first goal for the Bengals. So just a short poked pass. Looked like that was Wohler's on the assist.
You know, that was a benefit, the miss hit there by Wohlers. Getting it to Syme.
Syme able to punch it in for the first goal.
As you see the pass back and forth, looking for the shot. Passes it to Wohlers. A little bit of a miss hit. Getting it to Syme, scoring that goal. It was a great shot. Barbara Verdict just couldn't get there. Or excuse me, Dixon.
And maybe thrown off again. That's another benefit of that miss hit. Thrown off just a bit by the miss hit. So it's 2-1 Bengals with a
difference. Joey Young, Shapiro high above the action. I was going to say
first game against Blaine, I don't think Coach Joy liked what he saw on the field, and I made a huge switch after that point. And is, trying to tinker with that lineup as this season unfolds.
Playing it to the far corner. Rem trying to get there. Battling with the defender Nicholson, and here's a chance at the back door for Erickson, and just couldn't quite get there in time.
Well, that ball came trickling across the goal mouth, and as you mentioned, Erickson just a little bit late over there trying to poke that thing home. That would have been a huge goal for the Cardinals if they'd be able to do that.
Rem might have gotten away with a little bit of a,
there it is,
push.
Right.
Yeah,
she did get to it.
Carrie Anderson playing it in and right on goal. I'm going to have to call that the first shot on goal for Coon Rapids. Not sure that was really a shot. Brooks has a little bit of room to work with. Down the side. Now serving it in. Stopped up by Garrick. Erickson controls left footer. Off the post, DeJoy. A diving save and a huge huge save by Megan Dixon.
A great shot, hit that corner, and I'm not sure if Sammy just took a little off of that.
Well, she just got it with her knee.
Yeah, she didn't put enough on that, allowing Dixon to come back, but give credit to Dixon. That was
And on the football field tonight, it'll happen again on the soccer field. Hello, everyone. Katie Beckman, first time we've seen her now. Nice through ball. Mackenzie Winters with a chance. Saved by Megan Dixon.
Great save by Megan Dixon. She anticipated the long pass, comes out and gets right on Mackenzie Winters' feet and takes that shot away. Good job by both teams. Anoka does a great job. Here's the replay. Anoka changes fields and gets a through ball to Mackenzie Winters. Here she comes, takes a look, big right foot, but big save by the goalkeeper, Megan Dixon.
Is that how you want to play that one there? Bill, you want to come out and try to challenge?
I think if you think you can get there and impact the shot like that, yes. If Mackenzie Winters is able to take one touch, you're probably in trouble. But in that case, Dixon probably doesn't come out. Dixon looked at the situation, read it, realized she could get there before Winters was able to take a touch. And one of the things as a goaltender you like to do is take time away from those shooters. And Dixon did that perfectly that time, took all the time away, and Winters had one option just to shoot it right through her or try to.
Well, she's been doing that all season long. 4 shutouts for Dixon entering play today. Only 2 goals allowed by her all season through 6 games. She's been phenomenal.
Well, and you talk about a big play in a game. Pretty good game so far. It's opportunities for each team, but that's a great opportunity. And now Andover still 0-0 because Dixon makes a good play instead of down 1-2 team.
Beckman's going to go for it though. Her strike is saved by Dixon.
By number 10, Katie Beckman.
We saw Beckman score from about 10 yards outside the box last week against Blaine with 30 seconds to go in the game. So we know that she can. Here's Beckman with a chance in the box. Makes a move. Left-footed strike.
Just missed it. Tried to go the outside of that foot and knock it over to the far side. Just missed. Good little play by Mackenzie Winters getting up to Beckman, and that's what Beckman does, is just run through the ball. So while there's a replay, see she gets her right foot, tries to tap it in with the outside of the right foot with a pinky toe, and doesn't quite connect. Goaltender Dixon does a nice job, even though she didn't make the save. Dixon, I mentioned earlier, took away the time from Beckman and made her get rid of that shot real quickly, and therefore I think Dixon really gets credit. You miss the net, you don't worry about it. You just got to worry about that next shot, and you come back and get a shot on net. Keep shooting the ball.
Here's Winters. Drive saved by Megan Dixon. And Dixon looks so comfortable over there, and she has always the best angles and doesn't give a chance at all.
You see Winters has some time and gets a good shot up in the air, try to go over the top, but Megan Dixon says, not in my kitchen. The other thing Dixon did after that save is she made a really good throw across the field to change fields. She didn't rely on the punch, she used the throw, and that helped maintain possession.
Ball turned over in the defensive half, but rather it'll go out of play off of Anoka. Tornadoes almost started something there nicely as Wiley had her pocket picked momentarily by Giddings. See what she's got in mind here.
A small wall to work with of 2 people. Goaltender Dixon awaits on the back line.
Long kick. Dixon knocks it down and controls it.
Goaltenders in that situation will stay on the back line so that everything's in front of them, then come out to the ball instead of trying to back up and find out where the crossbar is and the ball is. So they play back and they will come out in that situation. Dixon does a nice job there. And if you're the Huskies, you want to keep the ball to the outside and get it out of your zone. They do just that.
No harm in just kicking it out of play. It'll be a throw in here for the Tornadoes. A minute to play. Winters ahead. They want to get the ball to Beckman. Up in the air, and Dixon comes down with it.
Good play by Dixon, reading the bounce and getting it at its highest point. She can use her hands, and when she gets up high like that, there's no danger.
The Andover Huskies will host the Champlain Park Rebels. Did I say Rebels? There's so many community television stations. Really, there's not many anywhere else in the state. We kind of lead the league in TV stations, and that's really cool. I think I'm surprised more towns, more cities, don't have them.
And it's neat to showcase the kids. We've got a conference here that has a reputation of being tough. What you want to try and do is get the ball across there, far post, and see if you can knock one in.
Set the ball goes straight towards the net, and Dixon is there to scoop it up. Megan Dixon's been excellent for the Huskies so far this season.
Shows off her leg there with a long punt. What's happened in the game and the willingness to share the ball.
There'll be a chance here for Champlain Park. Sent forward looking for Herrera. Instead, it'll be kicked out by Dixon.
Good job by Dixon to get there quickly and steer it off to the side. Looks like Champlain is going to try and hit some through balls if they get the ball over.
Number 1. That's because mainly they have Taylor Hedin with 20 points now in the season. Raquel Thielen has a lot of points as well. And then Megan Dixon, the outstanding keeper for the Huskies. And this is the 10th game of the season for Andover. Dixon's only allowed goals in 3 of 9 games coming in, and she has not allowed a goal tonight. So far, you could say in 7 of the 10 games.
Forwards, looking to make a run and create something here.
Fulton, she'll put her right foot into it.
A little too far. And that ball was a line drive, and when that hits, it's really going to skip towards the goaltender. Dixon does a nice job grabbing that up, and no harm.
It was Heitens and Zog making a run at it. You mentioned it was a line drive, too hard. Dixon made an easy save.
The goal is to get that ball up in the air more to allow your forwards to run underneath it.
Speaking of running underneath it, there's Herrera running underneath one. Might have the angle here. Karina Herrera makes a move, and she's got a goal!
Boy, Karina Herrera makes that happen. She gets a long ball on the outside, and I talked a little bit about attacking the corner. Herrera gets a one-on-one situation. She gains the corner on the outside, pulls the ball back to the left, and finishes. There you see she's got half a step, and she turns the corner right there. When she gets that, good thing's going to happen. Dixon comes out, double comes to help. Herrera steps right through the double, puts it underneath the goal.
I mean, what kind of confidence builder is that? Putting a goal past Dixon, who's a very, very solid keeper. The first goal, well, I'd say the first goal she allowed a couple of goals at Centennial, a very good team. But other than that, she had gone about 5 games without allowing a goal. She pitched a shutout against Anoka. She hasn't allowed very many goals, and Champlain Park, a team doesn't score very many goals. They get that one goal. Their confidence has got to be huge, and now they get a free kick here for Fulton.
Absolutely. Let's see how Andover reacts to the charge by Champlain, and that's what, if you're looking for a conference championship, you're looking to go deep into postseason play. This is the kind of game that if you're the Huskies, you got to come back and wrest control away from the Rebels.
Coming into tonight's games between the boys and the girls, I thought, here's Holstein right away. A skip and right to Dixon. Dixon will throw it out of there, looking for Hayden Becker. Actually, it's Megan Wiley now.
It's a great throw by Dixon because they're able to maintain possession and momentum, and all of a sudden they're playing in the other end.
Grease to Becker, back to Grease. Now to
entertaining. A lot of great stars out on this field that a lot of teams have.
Coach Zachman. There's Pafko sending it ahead. Dixon gets there.
Again, Blaine looking right down the middle of the field for Pafko and trying to set up Montian, and it almost worked that time. As Blaine is settling down now and starting to play, so it's good.
Here's a look here. Schneider hits it right into the stomach of Megan Dixon, who was sliding to make the save.
It was a great chance, a nice through ball put through. It was a great through ball put through. out there just a little more, and Blaine got a foot on it and had a good goal-scoring opportunity there.
It was Monteon with the through ball.
My guess is they're going to try to float one in somewhere between Monteon and Pafko, right down the middle of the field, and see if those two can put it in.
Karajali on the free kick. Get about a 7-yard start. Send forward.
Oh, nice.
Off the knee.
Goal.
And that's a goal. Kind of right what you predicted. Didn't catch who got it. Let's see on the replay. It looks like to be number 33, Sydney Syme.
Yeah, that looked good. What ended up happening is I was actually wrong. They put this all the way across, actually looking for Syme. And the ball was right on target. The goalkeeper came out, and Syme actually made a great effort on the volley there and put the ball
Andover not starting this half as hot as they started the first half, that's for sure. Already, by this point, they already had a goal.
There's that beautiful through ball.
Monteon. Knocked down.
Oh, beautiful. That was just a nice play setting that up. Pafko and Monteon with, I believe, 2 give and goes heading towards the net, and with Monteon's speed, just beat the Andover defense and put it in the back of the net. So there you go. You see the ball go through, and Monteon with her speed, the Andover defenders just can't catch up to her. Bank it off the goalkeeper a little bit and right into the back of the net. You know what I'm looking for. If I can't see the number, I know it's Pafko.
Right. That's a good point. Process of elimination. Not to mention she's kind of everywhere anyways. That's one sent through. Monteon, could you get there? Ball still loose. Dixon covers it up.
You know, the referee did raise his flag on the outside. I thought Monteon was offsides, but she came flying from this left-hand side. There's the pass through, but at that point, Monteon was already offsides. The referee had made the call, but went on to net. But Monteon, to her credit, made an incredible run here from the left-hand side to get into position to even a great shot on net.
Sent forward.
Oh, beautiful ball.
A left-footed attempt by Monteon's wide.
Again, Pafko to Monteon, getting that chance. A beautiful through ball again by Pafko. We'll get a chance to take a look at it here. You just see a beautiful ball right there by Pafko into the middle to Monteon, and Monteon just couldn't quite catch up to it. An awkward-looking shot for her.
I was surprised. I thought she could have collected it and maybe taken one more dribble. Kind of
watch this ball go right over the top, and Monteon's going to run onto it. Here's the over the top with the speed that I was talking about earlier. Can she put it in? No.